And
we are live from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Hey everybody!
It is live. I hope we're live. Hey, Freedom5.
I'm gonna go check, make sure it's on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Where's this little guy here?
Oh. Yeah, it looks good for me. Looks like we're there.
It's live for me. Looks like we're good.
There. And maybe what? Bear with us. That's okay.
It's showing up on YouTube for me, so I think it's good. I think we're good to go.
Right
for me as well.
Awesome.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, well, let me just.
We got confirmation, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on back and let's introduce ourselves.
Yes.
Let the world meet the both of the owners now.
Sorry, what was that, Cynthia?
I said let's let the world meet both of the owners now.
Yeah.
Jay, this is your big introduction.
Okay, I'm Wally, as everybody knows, because I've been on many videos in the group, and I've pretty much been the face of Freedom5 up to this point. Here is Jason Vanderbrank, the other owner there. You guys probably seen a lot of his posts, but haven't seen much of him in person. So we've been working on this a long time. We've actually known each other for just about 30 years.
Long time.
Yeah, actually, we were just youngins. I think we were 12 years old when we met. We were actually at a summer camp.
We've always been brainstorming together.
Yeah, well, this guy here, we were playing pool in the rec room. Remember that? Yeah, and he got stung by one of them big black wasps. And then me being such a helpful guy, I ran and got some ice for him, and we've been best friends ever since. So
I taught him.
What? You've been saving each other for years. That's cute.
I remember that.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So yeah, we obviously we're just kind of regular guys, just like everybody else. But we do have a really comprehensive plan that we put together here, and so that's what this hangout is about. So we can all get some questions. We have our panel here. We've got Cynthia Janine, Matt Webster, and Sunny Hussein, and we're going to let them introduce themselves a little bit here. So why don't we just go, Cynthia, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey everybody, I'm sure a lot of you have seen me in the group as well. I've been around these guys for a long time. I've actually known Wally just as long as Jay's known Wally. We went to school in elementary, I guess. I don't know if that term really radiates.
Grade 8 is when we met.
Was it grade 8? Oh, I thought it was grade 6. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's all a blur. It was a long time ago. But so I've known him for a long time, and Jay, I've known you probably about 5-6 years as well. I'm just so glad to be a part of this. I've been a network marketer for just over 16 years. I know the ins and outs of the business for the most part. We're always, no matter, you could be in the business for 30 years, you're always going to be learning something new. With this, I think this is just something that's so unique, and I'm so excited to be a part of it because I know what these guys are like. I know the mindset of these guys and how passionate they are about the business model and how long they've had things. They've been in the planning stages, and I have total faith in them, and I'm excited to be part of it. So welcome, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Awesome. All right, Matt, let's hear a little bit from you.
Hey guys, how's it going? A lot of you probably know who I am. I've been, talking with these guys for, I think it's been about a month now that we've been in talks. Cynthia actually introduced me to these guys, brought me in, and I've known her for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months just from online, from some of the other programs that we've been a part of together.
December.
Yeah. So, so for me, quick background, I guess. I just finished up college, finished up my mechanical engineering degree like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, am I showing up here for you guys? Okay, good. So I finished that up about 2 weeks ago. Before that, though, everything I've always wanted to, be online and try to make money that way. So I've been doing that ever since I can remember, way back freshman in high school. And, I got into rev shares about, I want to say 8 months ago, maybe 9 months ago or so. And it just kind of clicked. Like, I really liked how it worked and that kind of stuff. And I got working on it and promoting and everything like that. And it's going well. And when Cynthia brought me, to meet these guys for Freedom5, I had a meeting with them. I asked them a bunch of questions, and everything checked out for me. And I really like what I see. So it's looking good. I like the future plans that they've been talking about. So looking for a real successful program here, guys.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Here's now my man, Sonny.
Hey guys, it's Sonny. I hope you're all well. Fantastic to be here, Wally and Jason. Jason, it's lovely to hear your voice for the very first time. Awesome. One thing that I've always followed in life is that if you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful, okay? Myself, I've got about 7 years experience in network marketing. Been about a year online. Been looking for opportunities to earn some money online, but most of all to help people, okay? Help people succeed. Indirectly, I'll become successful. So I was involved in a few high-yield investment programs, thinking that I can help people make that income, but I found that they fold quite quickly. So then, because I was involved in a few rev shares beforehand, I thought, you know what, go back to something that's sustainable, something that's got transparent owners. So when those two things did fold, I had a good look around in people's profiles, came across Cynthia's profile, and then I thought, hey, let's do a bit of digging with Freedom5. The owners check out well. Cynthia checks out well as well. She's got a good profile. So then I just thought, hey, why not? Why not check out a company from inside out rather than from the outside in? It just doesn't make sense. You have people saying, oh, this is going to last, this isn't going to last, but they've not even looked into the actual program itself. So how can they even say that this is not going to last when they've not even checked it out? So my advice to people is that when pre-launch, come check us out. You got nothing to lose. See how brilliant this program is. I'm telling you guys, it is going to revolutionize this industry, and I can see it. Some people can't, but I can see it happening. So yeah, there's a bit of an introduction about myself.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Sonny.
I remember the first time that you reached out to me there, and we chatted a little bit, and I saw how positive you were in the group and everything, and the videos you were doing. It just impressed me so much. So that's why, and I knew that Cynthia had introduced you to the program. So that's when I talked to her and I said, hey, you know what? Why don't we bring Sonny on as an admin in the Facebook group? Because he's so positive, he's giving out good information, and that's when we asked you to become a part of the admin, and you've been really helpful there. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Sonny.
The sunshine behind Freedom5.
Yeah. So who do we? We're going to get into some Q&A here. Because I think that's gonna, the main focus of why we're doing the hangout here, get some answers for the people that have questions out there. Who do we gonna want to lead with this? You want
Sonny, you had questions. You wanna start?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. When I joined up with Freedom5, you guys went full steam ahead with your 1,000 max ad packs in the progressive. Then a few days later, or a week later, you decided to split it in half. You got the classic package now and the progressive. What made you do that? Because you had a mindset of doing the progressive only, but then you sort of implemented classic and progressive. Is that because you wanted to alleviate people's concern, or was it, hey guys, actually, you know what, we might need to change a few things? Why was that?
Well, we did have a specific model that we were leading with, and that we had planned out, which was basically what is now our progressive plan. When we first announced it and first started talking about it, a lot of blowback came back. People thought we were promoting a hype. People thought we were advertising just, you will make a guaranteed amount of money. You'll make 5 times your money within a certain amount of time. And and we even though we tried to control that and say no, absolutely not. What we're saying is we're putting a cap on earnings. The most you can make is 5 times before you have to put fresh money back in. And there was still a lot of doubt and everything with that. And so Jay and I, we went back and we said, okay, we have bigger plans for Freedom5 than just a revenue share. The revenue share is just what we're leading with to launch our future modules, 5 of which all together. So I said, okay, so we're doing a revenue share program to lead with. A lot of people are used to a typical kind of rev share model, and maybe we're getting a little too off what people are expecting in a rev share program. So that's when we was like, okay, let's create a classic program for people that's more traditional, what people are used to, repurchasing within a system, growing their ad packs that way. But we still wanted to stay true to our original vision, so that's when we created the dual program, the classic and the progressive. Now the progressive is basically very similar to, like, it's unchanged from what we originally planned to have.
We wanted to stay true to our original vision as well.
But because we split it into 2 sides, now we had a maximum of $5,000 that you could have into the original plan. But because we split the system into 2 now, we reduced it to $2,500 is the maximum you could put into the progressive side, because it was still going to be a maximum of $500 per day withdrawable. But now you have a maximum of $250 from the classic and a maximum of $250 from the progressive side. So that's why we changed those numbers and moved it around like that.
It definitely makes it more sustainable that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what, I mean, although we plan on adding all the additional modules, we still want the rev share to be very sustainable. So all our plans and everything we've implemented is always to ensure that. Okay, so I hope that straightens things out.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things that I keep getting asked is about withdrawals itself. So maybe you guys can just clarify one more time. I know that the question comes up quite often as far as if people have referrals that are only doing progressive, but they're only doing classic, or one or the other,
right.
How are they going to receive their commissions?
Okay, if somebody is in one program, so if they're in the classic program and they have to pay their $5 monthly membership fee to participate in that. Now, if they have somebody who's just doing the progressive program and they're getting commissions on that, it'll show up in their account, but they actually have to purchase a $5 commission in the progressive side as well in order to receive those commissions.
Right, not a commission.
You will have access to all those commissions. So
really, it's in their best benefit. If you have referrals, get your membership fee. It's $5 per plan.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can access all those commissions from those members below you that are in the progressive side, even if you don't want to be in the progressive side yourself, right?
Right.
And and that's an important thing to point out too, because this is paid 5 levels down for everybody that's watching. Keep in mind, if you have somebody who's signed up under you, who, let's say you're only doing progressive, and you have somebody that signed up under you, and they're doing progressive, they might have somebody under them that's doing classic. So it is in everybody's best interest. You may not be able to see what your people are which plan they're in, but making sure that you are just opening yourself to commissions in both. And secondly, sorry I didn't say it was a 2-part question, but it is. Also, as far as withdrawing the funds, if people are wanting to take out, like let's say somebody has got $50 just in commission from classic, and then they've maxed out, they're able to take out $250 from progressive. You guys are allowing, you said before this year that all the commissions are going to go to the cash earnings, and then the actual daily earnings are going to go to the the cash balance and then the earnings balance. Is that right? Is there 2 different balances in each one?
Okay, so in the classic side, there's a 50-50 repurchase, right? So there'll be 50% will be in your cash balance, 50% will be in your repurchase balance. Now, you obviously, it's like most systems work. You could take out your cash balance, but a lot of people are going to use both balances to repurchase within the system. On the progressive side, you're going to have everything's going to be in your cash balance, and you in order to purchase more ad packs, you actually have to withdraw that as long as it's a minimum of $25, and then you can choose to just put that in your pocket, take those as your earnings, or then you could put it back in, purchase more ad packs, and grow in the system that way. Now, as far as commissions work, okay, now it's a maximum of $250 on each side. So if you max out and you're receiving $250 from the progressive side, and you still have $50 withdrawable on the classic side, you could still pull out that $50 on the classic side on top of that. It's a maximum of $250 per side. So that's what makes it a maximum of $500 per day.
Right. Okay. So then, are you going to have because in most rev shares you are allowed one withdrawal a day. So technically, are you guys going to have? We're technically allowed to withdraw from the commission balance as well as the earning balance per plan, or is it? Are we working on that yet?
It's still just one withdrawal per day, right?
Yeah. So if you're in both
per plan.
If you're paying for both plans, then you can withdraw 250 from one side and 250 from the other.
Yes. So if you're maxing out both programs, you will have to make 2 withdrawals. You'll be able to make 1 withdrawal from the classic program, 1 withdrawal from the.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that was allowed a bit. Okay.
I have a question here.
Sure.
I might have missed it. Where is the commissions going? Is that going directly into cash, or is that going to be in a commissions balance?
That's in a commissions balance.
So can you transfer from commission over to cash to withdraw?
No, you can withdraw from commissions. You'll be
So that goes back to my question.
Yep.
Which I think is what you're going with too, Matt. If you have a portion of your funds in commission balance and a portion in your earnings balance, you're gonna. So let's say you have 100 in one balance and 100 in another. You can only pull out of 1 a day.
No, you can make more than that.
No, but what they're saying.
I know you can make more than that, but what I'm saying is
but you're only allowed to pull out. You're only 1 withdrawal per day, right? So you have 100 and 100.
Well, you can withdraw up to $500 max between the two.
Yeah. So I think I know what we're using ProcScript for Freedom5, and I know you can set a a maximum amount of withdrawals, or you can set it to be a maximum daily amount. So you can have unlimited withdrawals up to whatever 500 or 250, however it's set. I know you can do that. So I think that's what we're getting at is we'll be able to still take out from commissions and from earning
as long as it doesn't exceed the daily max.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so that's good. That answers that.
Each side, so you can withdraw from your cash. You can draw from your earnings. You can withdraw from your commissions, all separately, to a max of 250 accumulated on each side.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
Great.
Okay.
The membership, guys. Is that going to be an auto renewal, or would that be something that you have to manually purchase?
Right now we have it manually because it is processor only right now. So you are only able to purchase your membership through a processor, not from your cash balance. So therefore, every month when your membership expires, then you would have to repurchase the $5 membership from your processor. And that's how that's going to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And
your cash balance, the money that goes into your cash balance, you have to withdraw that money. You can't repurchase using the cash balance, right?
Sorry,
which program are you talking about?
So your progressive and your classic program, right? Is that all going to go into one cash balance?
No, they'll be separate, right? We talked about the progressive, and they'll have separate balances.
Separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with the classic cash balance and the progressive cash balance, can we obviously with the progressive one you have to take that money out. With the classic, is it the same as well? Do you have to take that money out in order to repurchase, and can you repurchase
No.
Cash balance.
In the classic program, you are you're repurchasing within the system like a traditional rev share program that most people are familiar with. Yeah, that one is you don't have to pull out your earnings and then put them back in to buy more ad packs. It can all stay in the system until you're ready to start pulling out your earnings.
Right.
And so, sorry guys, but in progressive, what you want us to do is literally cash out, withdraw that money. We can't have it sitting in earnings, so that is our actual earnings. We can't use the earnings balance to to purchase more packs. You want it to be literally physically taking it out, going into our processor.
Yeah, one of the reasons behind that is, and we've always said that we will only show actual earnings so that people aren't stuck with a situation where we're creating, or the system is creating false earnings that are always going to be pending because the money's not actually there to withdraw. That's why we created the system where you have to pull out your earnings because they're there. One of the nice things about that is it's going to show a lot of payment proofs, right? Which is going to then help promote the program to other people because they'll be excited to say, hey, look, I'm getting paid. Freedom5 is paying. You know, here's my payment proof. And then the next time they go and they'll purchase more ad packs with their earnings. They'll have a bigger withdrawal the next time, and it's just part of the promotional side that we really wanted to emphasize that. Yeah.
Okay.
The withdrawal, guys. Sorry, Cynthia. The withdrawals, because obviously people are going to be using different processes. Payer, Solid Trust, got all the you got Payzer. That money that you're going to withdraw, will it have to go into Payzer or Payer, the money that's coming from, or can we actually use all that money to go into a particular processor? Does that make sense?
You mean if you have a referral used in a different processor than you, and you're getting commissions from that person? No, you'll be able to withdraw from the same processor that you personally used for the system.
Yeah.
So you won't have to open up if you opened up with Bitcoin and you had somebody open up that funded their account with Payer and you're getting commissions from that, you don't have to open up a Payer account to withdraw those commissions.
Withdraw from the processor of your choice.
Yeah. And going off of that, right, whatever processor you fund with is the one you have to withdraw with.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, even though you're getting your commission and you can put it where you want it, you know, the processor you fund with and you want to withdraw with, you can only fund and withdraw with you know, that processor that you want to use, correct?
Right, and another question that we had just recently was, will members be able to transfer money from one to another? And the answer is no, because what can happen with a situation like that is people can take advantage of the withdrawals and really hurt a system. Like, for example, someone may have a friend or whatever, and they may not, and they may want to take out more, or basically circumvent the system to actually withdraw more than what the system is allowed.
Yeah. So that they're allowed a $500 daily max, but they're making $600, so they just transfer that $100 to another account, right? Yeah. And now they're actually making more money than they're supposed to be making.
Right.
And then the system fast. Yeah.
Max. Sorry, what was that, Cynthia?
I said that can destroy a system fast.
Absolutely. And people need to know that we want to do everything we can to sustain the system, right? So trying to find a way to play the system is not to anybody's advantage, right? Because we want the system to last indefinitely. Yeah. So we want to make sure, and and this is why we always promoted ourselves as an evolving site that will develop and will adapt as our membership changes and grows, so that we might have to change some of the rules. We might have to change a few things here and there, but that's the way it works, right? Because in the end, our goal is to make this last, make this sustained, so that we can mature to the point where we've now introduced our second module, third module, fourth and fifth module until it becomes a huge, giant package of 5 brilliantly designed and very unique modules earning money for our members.
I have another question on that. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna ask, you know, how are you guys envisioning this program as a whole? And you kind of touched on that a little bit. I don't know if Cynthia was going in the same area or not. I'll let you take over.
No, all I was going to ask is because I get people asking, as far as referrals go, their downlines with these other modules, is everything going to be linked? Are you still going to have, I mean, I know that that's something in the future which shouldn't matter at this point right now, but it is a really valid question. People want to know if they've got a team under them right now, is that going to carry forward in the other modules as well?
First 3 modules, yes, and the 4th and 5th module at this point probably not. But you know, we may change that in the next many months ahead, right?
The thing is, we'll be really expanding our the people that are interested. Like right now, we're really promoting and appealing to a specific audience that are interested in revenue share programs.
Yeah.
Future modules are going to target and attract another type of online business opportunity seeker, but at the same time, then we'll introduce them to a revenue share, and also then introduce the people that we've created the relationship through the revenue share with another opportunity outside of the rev share industry. Now, of course, your downlines are keyed to you. They'll stay attached to you, but not everybody will want to necessarily join the other programs. So it's all going to be based on whether or not someone else jumps in or joins another program that you, as their sponsor or leader, go into as well.
Although I think sooner or later everybody's going to want to join all the programs because they're going to see the success of these programs, and they're going to be like, you know, and we're going to be using our site and to promote these other programs as well, right? And when they see the success of these other programs, why would you not want to join? Why would you not want to make more money a month, more money a week, more money a day, right? So
all online, laptop lifestyle, baby.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. We've seen your pool. Yeah, that's the lifestyle I want.
Well, it's attainable.
Okay, Matt. So I cut you off. What were you? That wasn't where you were going.
No. Well, what I was saying, one of my questions that I wanted to bring up to you guys, I kind of asked you this before when we had met. You know, almost a month ago, I think, close to it, 3 weeks, month, whatever it was. You know, where are you guys envisioning this? You know, right now we're really focused on the rev share portion, and you keep saying, you know, you've got these 4 other modules that you're going to roll out, you know. So what is like kind of your plan and your vision for this as a whole, you know, towards the end of when everything gets ready to go?
Our ultimate goal, and this might sound very ambitious, is that Freedom5 becomes a household name. That, you know, just like very few people, you can find very few people that don't know what Facebook is or Twitter or YouTube or whatever. We want Freedom. Now, I know people are like, well, how do you go from, you know, 20,000 members in a rev share to, you know, millions and millions of people? And that's why our system, it's like a ladder, right? Where we start off, the first prongs of the ladder are the rev share, and then it builds on to our second money-making module, and then our third and fourth. And by the time we get to our 4th and 5th modules, our goal is extremely ambitious. It's extremely huge, as Donald Trump would say. Huge. And so, yeah, we have very big dreams and very big aspirations, and we absolutely want to see all this happen.
We have different plans on each stage, module 2, 3, and 4, that are all key to online marketing. There'll be some training stuff in there, different promotional things. The 5th one is really, I know we haven't been saying a lot about this, but it's really the one that we call our legacy model, and everything leads up to that. And that's where our big vision is, where we actually do more. And the 5th one is actually more key to a broader global.
We want to be on CNN. There you go. We want to be on CNN. We want to get awards, man. We want to get awards by CNN. You know.
Yeah.
And it's not going to just be us, because, you know, this is going to take all our members, all our people to get there, and we realize that. But we have very big ambitions, and, you know, if this RevShare site launches the way we want it to launch, and so far it absolutely is launching the way we had hoped for, the skies are absolutely the limit. And You know, and that's why we are not just going to be a standalone rev share. That was never our plan. That was never our intention. Even if we're massively successful as a rev share alone, we're not just going to stay a rev share, right? We are going to grow. We're going to develop. We're going to mature. We're going to add these other modules. We're going to be constantly changing and adapting and introducing new and exciting things and promoting our site globally. And that's why we have these $5 memberships. So if we have 5,000 members paying $5, let's say, or even, that's a lot of money, $25,000 going towards advertising, promoting, doing search engine optimization. We're going to have teams of highly skilled people getting paid good money to promote this site globally, and that's one thing that we haven't seen any other rev share really do. I mean, those other rev shares, as Wally mentioned, they basically rely on word of mouth and social media marketing, period, right? Mm-hmm. Which is good, but it's not great. We want to go that step above. We want to market, and we're not just going to be marketing our first module. Our second module will be even more exciting, and we're going to be marketing that. And by the time we get into our third module and then our fourth, we anticipate having a lot of money for marketing, and that's why people might say, well, why do I have to pay a $5 membership? This is in your benefit. This is in your interest, because this money is going to be joined with all the other membership fees to promote this program so that it can literally last forever, right? And that's what we want. We want a program. So if we're spending $25,000 or $50,000 on advertising, that's going to pay for a lot of advertising. That's going to pay for a lot of Google pay-per-view. Talking about advertising as a rev share. Yeah. We're talking about advertising as all our different areas of business, right? So
yeah. So
people are asking where they can ask questions. I'm getting people asking where they can.
I think they can leave some comments on the YouTube, or even
I'm not.
There's the Google Hangout page as well. I think there's quite a few people on that.
Yeah, there's definitely questions. People can, if they're on the Google one,
they can just click on the little chat, the little blue chat icon there, and then ask questions there, right?
No, that's for us.
Oh, okay.
They can just leave a comment either on the YouTube channel or over in the Google Hangout, the page itself, where I think people are watching there as well.
Jason, on your membership, when can we actually buy the membership, guys? I'm just so excited that I just want to buy the membership and just.
That's an awesome question. Yeah. So we are definitely wanting to start opening that up now to people who have access to those processors. So
yeah, we were sitting here saying actually, because we're still working on that Payza account.
The original plan was that we were going to go 3 days prior to the official launch date, right, being June 10th. So it would have been June 7th. We're talking about 2 days away. But now I know that there is talk. People are saying, well, why not just make it today, right? Or why not make it the 6th? Why wait to the 7th? So, in the end, I think if
I think we're going to go fire on those, fire that up, and allow people to start paying their payment, their monthly subscription now.
What we're going to see is stay hooked on Facebook, on the Facebook group, because we will be posting that.
But not funding your accounts, okay? Nobody's going to be funding their accounts before the 10th of June. This is only strictly for
membership.
The membership. Whether you want to do $5 for Classic plan or $5 for Progressive, or whether you want to do $10 for both, we're going to open that up. But please don't try and fund your account for buying ad packs. That's not open until we officially launch.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put something on a site?
What's that?
So I was going to say, would the timer start from the 10th of June, even though we purchased the membership from today?
Oh, good question.
So sorry, say that again, Sonny.
I'm saying, if we purchase the memberships today, would the actual memberships start from the 10th of June? So the actual timer would start from the 10th of June?
No, and that's why people who are anxious and eager to buy their memberships now, yeah, you can buy them a couple days. I mean, remember, they're only $5, and all that money is going towards promoting the site, okay? None of that money is going into our own pockets. All that money is going towards contests, cash incentives, awards for members for promoting our site, and we have tons of ideas, tons and tons of ideas for awards and contests and prizes. So that is in your best interest. Paying that $5 is going towards globally promoting Freedom 5 so that all of us can be successful, not just a month from now, not just 6 months from now, but literally years from now.
I think what Sonny is saying is if somebody purchases their membership now, they're going to have to pay that membership again before 30 days.
It will expire in 1 month. Right.
Yeah, but from the 10th, right? It's not going to expire from before we launch.
Like they won't have to repurchase their next membership until
July 10th.
July 10th.
Your membership today, the countdown for your 30 days will begin immediately. So.
Yeah, I think that's just how the settings are inside the script.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to adjust that.
We'll talk.
We'll adjust that so that people, aren't, because if they can't add funds until the 10th, that's when everything should start.
Yeah.
We'll fight about this afterwards, but
the announcement will be made on the
I'm not
page.
going to make people pay their memberships prior to when they were before a month after they've been able to fund their accounts. Right. So, but we'll duke it out afterwards. And
you guys, there's a few rev shares charging, up to $25 per membership, and people are happily paying it. Deposits are like 500,000. Do you guys see yourself increasing the membership fee for the days to come? Do you guys see yourselves?
No, we've set the $5 fee per program to promote the advertising. See that and be able to sustain the program for longevity. But what we're going to do is, rather than have to increase all these other fees, that's the whole purpose of bringing on board the future modules into the program, right? Rev share being number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5 to come periodically. We're kind of aiming right now about 3 months down the road for the second module to be integrated.
And those other modules will have a membership fee as well. As of right now, the plan would be $5 per module. So at the end of 5 modules, if you choose to be a member of all 5 modules, then you would be paying $25 a month membership fee for each plan that you're in. Right. Actually, no, that's not true, because you'd be paying $10 for the rev share if you're in both programs.
Well, basically, each module will have its own membership fee.
That's correct.
But then again, it's another revenue stream for you as well. So it's in the best interest of the whole program to not have those high fees overall. But as each module gets introduced, there will be an additional membership to join it.
And a lot of these sites that are starting to charge larger memberships, that's to help pay out members, right? Which is not going to be our plan at all. We're not going to be charging more membership fees to help pay out members. That just doesn't make sense, where you have sites saying, well, you pay $50 a week so you can pull out $60 a week or something like that. No, it's not going to happen. Those membership fees are going to be going to promoting the site globally, so that we don't ever have to charge membership fees to use to pay back members.
I think we got
right.
That.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Unless you want to go over that again, Jay. What's the $5 in? Just joking. Okay. So we've been on about 40 minutes here. We got any more questions you guys want?
I think. Do you have something, Cynthia?
No, I was going to say, I don't see where. Can you guys see where people are asking questions?
Yeah, over on the Google Plus, there's a couple questions, and some of it's revolving around the other modules. So you guys mentioned there's going to be 4 other modules. You guys kind of gave out your envision, and you're not saying much about those, and I know why. But maybe if you want to touch on why you can't release anything now, and also maybe touch on why. Again, I know the reason behind this, but why not roll them out, kind of at once as one big program? Why are you doing it over time?
Right. Well, you can see, and I'm not against. I know I don't pretend to think that people who join Freedom5 are not participating in any other rev share. I know that most people that are in our program are in multiple rev share programs. Now, I also know that some ideas that we've had kind of got leaked and were implemented by some other programs before we actually were able to go ahead and implement them ourselves. So we have to keep our cards a little close to our chest, because it's not that I think our ideas are brilliant and they're great, and if other rev shares down the road latch onto them to help themselves be sustainable, I think it'll be great. But I don't want our ideas to be used by somebody else before we're ready to actually implement them ourselves, and then we look like we're just following somebody else's idea or copying somebody else's idea. It's very important that we're the first ones to be able to introduce our ideas and go on from there. And the reason why we're not implementing them all at once, rolling them all out at once, is because it would be very complicated. People would be, where do I start? Do I grab this one? There's 5 modules for me to go here. Do I choose number 2? Do I choose number 4? Do I choose number 5? Or do I just go with the rev share? We're starting with the rev share and we're building from there. And then and also a part of that too is to get a good base of people together, working together, and then you present a future option for them at that time.
So, like I said earlier, we did some backwards planning here. We took our big picture and then we broke it up and we decided what would it take to get this module going and what do we need prior to this module and everything else. And so the original plan was that we were going to space them out about 2.5 to 3 months apart, so that eventually, within roughly 15 months or something like that, 1.5 years, we would have unveiled the full 5 module package. And we want to stay true to that original vision, that original plan of using this rev share to launch the site and to get our name out there and to get our faces out there and everything else, and then to use that to build on for our second module. Yeah, we could have said, well, let's rush things and get things done, but like we said, we want to stay true to our original vision. We originally said we were going to space them about 3 months apart, and that's still our plan. And that will give us time to make sure everything is running really smoothly in each program before we unleash or launch the next one. But as Wally was saying, like with those 3 month spaces, if we introduce a program and somebody else can build it and launch it in 2 months when we weren't ready to launch ours, then suddenly we look like we're copycats, that we're copying somebody else.
Yeah, we want to be innovators, not duplicators.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep going on too long. We want to try to keep it short. But I've gotten a lot of the same question, and it's regarding the referrals that you guys had mentioned about paying for some referral or how are you guys? How's the planning for that? How are you guys going to implement that, where someone could pay for a referral or
yeah, that cannot go forward until after we launch. Reason being for that is because when someone pays $10 to have a referral, we're not going to put someone who just signed up for free and didn't pay their membership. We want to make sure that if you pay for a referral, it's somebody who is a paid member, and that's going to happen obviously after we launch. So going forward, we will add that option to people that want to buy, and it's only one. Okay, so like we're not saying you can buy 100 members for $10 and pay $1,000 and have 100 members under you. No, we're allowing people to purchase 1 member for $10, and if for some reason more people have purchased exercise that option to purchase a member to place under them, more than we have members to place. After that 30 days, we will actually refund their money. We're not going to take anybody's money that paid for a referral and didn't get a paid referral placed onto them. Yeah. And we're running that for 2 weeks. This is not an indefinite program. We're not sure if we will extend it after 2 weeks, but we're saying right now for the first 2 weeks, we'll allow people to purchase a paid member, and then we will revisit whether we're going to carry that forward or not.
Yeah. Good, and we'll be very visible on the site. We'll introduce it pretty much immediately after we launch. We'll make sure it's very visible. We'll put it on the website. We'll put it on on Facebook and everything else, so people are very aware, and nobody's going to miss it if they want it.
All right. Are you guys going to limit that to certain members? You know, so someone that's got no referrals at all, or maybe one referral?
I don't think there's really any way of limiting who can purchase the.
At this point, it's open to all.
Yeah.
So that was the original plan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see somebody who's a strong recruiter who's brought in 50, 60, 70 people being concerned about paying one more referral. So this, I think it's designed for people that aren't strong recruiters to get them in. So I don't really think that's a real concern at this point. Yeah.
So you guys are going to have a link on the site. Is that what you're saying, Jay? That you're going to have a link that people can actually
on the members page on how to do that. Yeah. Okay.
And then my understanding when we spoke before was that they could purchase they could pay the $10. They may not get a referral placed under them up to the first 30 days. So up to, right? Because it could take somebody close to 30 days to. And then at the 30 days, then they're refunded?
If we're not able to find a paid referral that just signed up to the site, like if there's more people that wanted a member that have purchased to have a member placed under them than members that we have available to place, after they purchase, within 30 days, if we've not found a member to place under them, we will refund their $10.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Yeah, so do you guys want to move on now to the announcement?
Yeah, let's do this. We're in our final 5 days here, guys. We are going to be launching on Friday, June 10th, and I'm just let me look here. We're showing members signed up to Freedom5.net, 4,161 members signed up to the site.
Woohoo!
Cool. That's awesome. So we're in our final push here, guys. This is it. We're at crunch time, and we want to get those numbers up as much as we can. So we're going to do a contest specifically for this final week, these final 5 days, and we are going to. And I realize some people will be like, "Well, I can't recruit, so I'm not even interested in hearing what this contest is because it doesn't matter." That's okay, guys. If you can recruit one person this week. One person, everybody that can recruit one person this week.
And not that paid member either.
What's that?
I said not the paid member.
Yeah. Okay. So
can't buy a member
if you can recruit one person this week, you will be entered into a draw for $100 cash from Freedom5. If you get in 2 to 4 people, then you will get $100 cash. Not you will get $100 cash, but you will be entered into the draw. So there'll be a draw for someone who can recruit one person. There'll be a draw for the people that can recruit 2 to 4 people, and for anybody that gets 5 or more members signed up within this last week, will be entered into a draw for $300 cash from Freedom5. Does that sound good?
Sounds awesome. Yeah.
All right.
So that's Thursday.
One contest of many that we're going to play.
Yeah, this does not include our referral contest that we're holding for the month of June. This is completely separate. This is just for the final week push before we launch a special contest. And going forward, we're going to be holding many more exciting ones.
Absolutely.
So when you say 1 week, you mean from Sunday until Friday, right till launch. So just clarify, not 7 days,
from
the next 5 days.
Sunday midnight, like tonight at midnight, the stroke of midnight, you know, when the carriage turns into the pumpkin, that's when we're well, that's just when the clock's going to start. So anybody from midnight tonight until we launch on Friday, everybody that brings in one person is going to be eligible for a draw for $100. 2 to 4 people eligible for a draw for $100, and 5 or more eligible to the draw for $300. Cool.
Awesome. Sounds fair.
Yeah, great way to start somebody's ad packs. Ah, okay.
No doubt, eh? Just imagine that.
Remember, getting those referrals is not just about the contest, too. It's going to benefit you as members, right?
Absolutely.
Can I just say, I just want to quickly say, first of all, we have an amazing Facebook group. I can't believe how positive it is. I mean, I've been in business for so long, and I've been involved in so many different Facebook groups. And I love, and it's you guys. You guys started it all, and being able to just see how positive you guys are, it's feeding down the line. And I also want to say how important it is for all of us as leaders, anybody else that's, even if you're not a leader yet and you've only signed up one person, you might turn into an amazing leader. But just keep in mind, you guys, that trying to make sure it's you that's getting all of the all of the recruits isn't where our focus should be. And I say that because yes, it's going to grow your own team very big, but if one person has an enormous amount of people and 6,000 other people just don't feel like they have the confidence, they don't have their leaders building up the confidence in them to go out there and recruit other people, then the whole thing can fall, well, I should say fall apart, but it's not going to be as strong. So if everybody encourages each other to bring in at least one person. So when we're welcoming people, we really want people to feel that warm welcome. Everybody is valued. Every single solitary person in this business is valued, or in this company is valued. So just hopefully we can all have that mindset going in and not focus solely on our own numbers, but just the numbers as an entire company.
Right, and I think I really love that about our group. I mean, someone poses a question. I might not see that right away. Jay might not see that right away. I see people jumping in, answering questions. I know, Sonny, you've been great for that, jumping in there and offering help. A lot of the other guys, and that's what's great is that we're one team here. I mean, everybody is. The better we do as a group, and it's just like the saying goes. Team together, everyone achieves more. It's not one person out there for themselves. It's not Jay and I out here for ourselves. We're here for you guys. We're here for Freedom5. We're here to be the team leaders. But in general, this is a team. It's one team, and we're going forward. And like I said in so many videos, I appreciate every one of you guys, everybody that has joined up, everybody that's promoting, everybody who's adding a positive attitude to the group. We need that. We need those positive people, and we need to keep things like that, because that's what's going to help us grow, and that's what's going to help us promote, and that's what's going to get more people excited about the program. And that's at the end of the day, that's what we're all about, is helping everybody to achieve more.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Freedom5 family.
Woo.
Yeah. So I think, even if some people didn't get your question answered here, or maybe you missed a few things, go back and watch this when it gets uploaded. But feel free to post those in the Facebook group, and you'll most likely get an answer. First 10 minutes, of posting that. So if you didn't see or hear your answer here, just post it there.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we've been close to an hour, so I think everybody in consensus, we're about ready to wrap this up here.
Yeah. We'll have plenty more in the future.
Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you guys so much. Matt, thank you. Sonny.
Yeah.
Sonny. And Cynthia. Thanks so much.
You guys are doing awesome. You're doing great.
Yeah.
We're super excited. We're super stoked about this. We're going to aim for a minimum of 5,000. We are so excited to keep things going, and with these contests coming up and more contests, things are going to get more and more exciting. And keep staying tuned in the Facebook group, because there's lots of stuff going on in the Facebook group. Wally and I are both very active. So is Matt, Cynthia, and Sonny. We're all very active in the Facebook group. You'll get your questions answered. You'll get our comments. You'll get our feedback. Right? We're always there. We're always visible. So yeah, good.
All right.
Buy your membership. Buy your memberships. Get the memberships in there, so these guys can start advertising Freedom5 for you guys. So
get your links out there.
Talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, Jay, what do you plan on doing with this $5 membership?
It's in your best interest.
Okay, right on. Okay, guys, we're going to go and turn on those membership fee processors. So, because they're not on right now, we're going to go do that right away. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the Facebook group, and we'll be on another hangout soon again, I'm sure. So,
absolutely, this was a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right.
Tons of fun.
Great.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Let us know.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.